guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner. Welcome back to my channel. This is my weekly wrap up for the week from March the 19th to March the 25th. This week I read a total of 2 books and 783 pages, so not my best reading week, but definitely not my worst. I definitely did get through some books, which is super exciting. One book I really loved, the other was a bit lackluster, but you know, that's okay, that's how things go sometimes. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into the video. The first book that I read this week was The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye, and guys, I loved this book. I really did. For those of you who haven't heard about The Crown's Game, it is the story of Vika and Nikolai, who are 2 enchanters living in Russia. They have been raised separately without knowledge of the other's existence by mentors who have trained them in forms of magic, for the purpose of one day serving the Tsar and his family. The Tsar is obviously in need of a powerful enchanter by his side to curb the threat of the Ottoman Empire and the Kazakhs, who are threatening Russia at this time. Now, normally there is only 1 enchanter in Russia, but this time, because there are 2, the Tsar has to initiate the Crown's Game, which is a competition between these 2 enchanters to impress the Tsar with their magical abilities and thus win the right to serve the Tsar and his family as the official enchanter for Russia. Now, this gave me a lot of the Night Circus-esque sort of vibes because of the competition, and it was really fun and I really enjoyed it. And I haven't read too many stories set in Russia, so this was quite an interesting look for me, because while it is a fantasy book and there is magic, it also has a real historical fiction feel, and it's clear that Evelyn Skye has done a lot of research into this. It's clearly a topic that she really enjoys, because you can tell in the level of detail that she includes in the world building. The characters could probably have done with a little bit more development. However, that said, I did really enjoy them, and the competition aspect was really interesting because both characters were raised for this position, so they believe that they are the right choice for it, and so to have this competition was really quite intriguing. Aside from Vika and Nikolai, we also have Pasha, who is the heir to the throne, and he is not overly thrilled with that. He actually likes to get out into the city and dress down and go incognito and be one of the people. He's really not looking forward to becoming Tsar one day. Obviously things get a little bit complicated when Pasha begins to fall in love with Vika. There is a little bit of a love triangle in this story, but it doesn't feel overly done. It doesn't feel super forced, and it was nothing that detracted from the overall story. What I did love was the actual Crown's Game, which is not like the Hunger Games or anything severely bloody like that. It's a show of magical talent, so some of the things that Vika and Nikolai do are absolutely incredible and just enchanting and beautiful, and I really enjoyed reading about those because a lot of it ties into their emotions and how they're feeling at any given point during the game. Overall, I gave The Crown's Game 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I really want to get my hands on the second book in the series so that I can read it and find out what happens next, because that is going to be awesome. The second book I read this week was Hard Justice by Laurie Foster, which was an e-galley sent to me by NetGalley. It is a romance book, and I was very disappointed with this one. Honestly, I probably can't even really say that. I could just say that it wasn't what I was expecting it to be, and we'll leave it at that. In this story, Justice Wallington is a former MMA fighter who has retired and become a bodyguard for hire, and he is tasked with protecting Fallon Wade, who is a wealthy heiress who has lived a very sheltered life, and her parents are very protective of her after an incident that happened when she was younger with her and her sister that left her injured. Obviously, being a romance book, the 2 characters spend a lot of time together and start to fall in love with each other. Yeah, and that's where things started to get weird for me, because Fallon at the start of the story and the whole way through it is trying to create this sense of normalcy for herself and trying to become independent and trying to get out and live a life that's not restricted by her fears or by her parents' fears for her. While I felt Justice at the start sort of understood that and was showing her things that she'd never experienced before, by the end of it I felt that he was just as overprotective, if not more so, and thus more overbearing than her parents. There is an underlying story of a threat to Fallon that's, I don't know. The entire thing actually felt really forced to me, and yeah, I have to give it probably a 2 out of 5 stars. It's probably not even a 2, but I don't know. Just not my thing, and not something that I'll pick up again, unfortunately. So those were the 2 books that I read this week. Let me know down in the comments what you have been reading. I would love to know. Stay tuned later this week for my RibSat TBR. I am going to participate in a reading challenge coming up, which is super exciting for me because I haven't done one for a little while and I haven't participated in RibSat before, but I will have that TBR hopefully on Wednesday for you to check out. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.